Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be trying on, testing out so much new makeup at Sephora. Usually I like to section things out and do reviews, really like zero in on all the new good stuff, but there's just so much that I all at once just want to get it on my face. We have everything from Fenty lipstick, a holographic quad highlight, these new sparkly guys from Cover FX, which I have not even opened. Look at these. You can use it on your lips, your eyes, your everything. Ooh, I'm already distracted. Okay, so we have new foundation from NARS. It came with a book. First off, because this is actually gonna be the first thing that we put on. I have already primed my face because here's the deal, you guys. I have decided that when I'm testing out new foundation, I want to use the primer combo that I use every day of my life that I know works. And that way I'm not judging a foundation off of a new primer that might not be doing great. You get what I'm saying? So I already have used my Guerlain Gold and my Tarte little guy right here, and we are going to play with this foundation. This is a new Longwear foundation from NARS. It is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Look at that shade range. I love this trend that we're seeing where there is something for everyone. The three large ones that they sent me, I actually think one of these is gonna work. Ever since the Maybelline try-on, I'm like terrified that I'm gonna get it wrong because my studio lights make it really tough. That's too dark. I hear you. You guys are like, no, Tati, stay away from the too dark one, just please. Okay, so this one right here is Vienna. And then what's this one? Santa Fe. Let's see Santa Fe. You know what? I'm gonna go with Santa Fe. That actually looks really nice. And we're just gonna give it a whirl. Clay Stevens. I watched one of his videos. He's this cute little kid that does almost parody makeup videos, and he's even like made fun of me, and I don't mind it. I kind of love it. He did this natural no makeup video that was hilarious, and he's like, I'm only gonna take 8 pumps of foundation. And now every time I do my makeup, that's like all I can think of is that I do think we have a tendency to overdo it. I'm guilty of that 100%. And I'm gonna try not to today. I'm inspired. It blends out pretty nicely. Let's try the Beauty Blender on the other side. This is not full coverage, but it is layering really nicely. It doesn't have a dewy, luminous finish. I mean, I'm not feeling like it does. It feels pretty flat and matte, but I'll have to see how it wears. It does claim to be a 16-hour long wear foundation. What do you guys think? I think I did an excellent job matching and not going too dark. What's your favorite part of doing makeup? Mine is eyeshadow. I love doing eyeshadow. I could do eyeshadow all day long. I really could sit on the phone and just like blend out my crease and blend out the lid and add more and layer more and blend more and do that for like a solid half an hour and I'm totally fine. Foundation makes me crazy. Also, I need to wax my mustache. What the Okay, so cool. I like it. I actually really love the way this looks, and I like that it's almost a more matte finish. I actually find that to be the case with any of the NARS foundations. NARS Sheer Glow. Oh, I was so hooked on that for the longest time, but you see that it says Sheer Glow and you think it's more of a radiant finish. It's more matte, and this is reminding me of the Sheer Glow, but this is supposed to be a more long wear, 16-hour wear product. Urban Decay. I have been holding on to this and not swatching it or doing anything. I was initially gonna do a side-by-side with the Shape Tape, and I saw a bunch of other people doing that and I was like, I think the time has passed on that one. So the new concealer from Urban Decay is $29. It's supposed to be a 24-hour wear. It's supposed to have more pigments in it. That is very full coverage. The only thing that worries me is it says it's a matte finish. And for some reason, I'm worried that underneath the eye, it's gonna be very drying, but we'll find out. Cute package too. Ooh, that is very light. Comes in 14 shades. So the colors are either like super bright and white or much darker. And I wanna use this underneath my eyes. So I'm like, what do I do? I'm gonna go in with light, warm, and just hope for the best. It's a very yellow type of a concealer. All right, it is settling a little bit in fine lines, so I'm gonna keep tapping this in and I'm immediately gonna go in with some powder to prevent it from creasing any further. I think my $5.99 Catrice is still gonna be the front runner for concealer, but I was really curious to see how this would work out. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up powdering my face because I'm just gonna be using my typical Coty Airspun, and we'll get back to contouring and all of that good stuff. And while my bake has been setting, I have been swatching and playing around with these little Smashbox Photo Edit eyeshadow trios. I got a bunch of these when I was in Fiji with Smashbox, and they hadn't launched yet, so I like held back, and they are launched now at Sephora. And what I will tell you is that this is such a creamy formula. I was super shocked when I first tried these out, and I haven't done a look with them, so I'm really curious how they're gonna wear. I actually kind of want to do this type of a thing. In my brain, you guys, I hear you and I read the comments, and I feel like there's such a divide because half of you are like, try color, do more color, and half of you are like, more natural, skip the lashes. So I do try to kind of be up and down and like try different things in different styles to give you guys some variety. But at the end of the day, I normally don't do like wild colors or anything like that. Really, like that's not my go-to. So let me kick off my bake. And I'm gonna leave a little bit underneath my eye because I am gonna be playing with that brighter color, and I want something to catch if there is fallout. So we're gonna go straight to the eyes. I normally finish off the face and then go to the eyes, but lately I've been doing a bit of a reverse thing where I even wait for my brows until after my eyes are done. It's just this new thing that I'm into. I am gonna take this palette right here that I will be contouring with. This is the Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette from Tarte, and I'm going to pat this all over the lid up to the brow bone. Then I'm gonna take a Morphe Y6. I'm gonna take Princess Cut and a little bit of angle, and I am just going to start fluffing this into the crease. I'm gonna take the shade Crown, and I'm gonna focus this more on the inner portion of my crease. I've been doing that recently, and it really opens up my lid. So I'm just gonna take this right here and wiggle my brush back and forth. And this is why I've been doing my brows after, because then I can give a little space right here and it just opens up the eye. Taking a clean brush, I'm just going to blend everything together. And now we are ready for this beautiful blue color. I'm gonna take a MAC 242 and I'm going to just start packing this all over the lid. This shade, by the way, is On Location. My God, that is so pretty. I'm gonna take my fingertip with a little bit of that copper shade, and I am just going to tap this very lightly in the center of my lid and pray to God that works out. Wow, these are all just so pigmented. Yeah, I actually really like how that looks. Oh my God, I just realized that the Fenty lipstick that I want to try out is like bright red, and this is probably the worst combo to do with it. But in the name of trying new products, we're just gonna do that. Oh my gosh, how did I forget about that? You know what I'm gonna do actually? We're gonna go a little harder with this copper color and kind of cover up the blue. I was just curious to see what the blue looked like, and it is super stunning. All right, so I'm gonna put on some liner, lashes, and brows. None of that stuff that I'm gonna be using is new, but I will list everything that I used today in the description box below. Lashes are on, brows are on, liner is on, and I have to say, I love how this shadow has blended. I was able to take a little extra on a fluffy brush and really just blend through here. I took a different quad, the quad hashtag goals, and I took this brown down right here and just kind of added a little more depth over on the outer corner and then up through here, just kind of blending a little more deep color to frame everything on the lid. And I like how it looks. I'm gonna grab the Park Avenue Princess Contour Palette, which I think is really beautifully pigmented. I do really enjoy this. I'm gonna take the shade Princess Cut, and I am very lightly going to contour. And I find just the tiniest bit adds a little bit of definition, but I don't want there to be a lot, being that I already have pretty intense cheekbones, but also I just don't want it to look overly makeup-y. I'm gonna go down the sides of the nose, just lightly. And this whole kit is $46. I actually really enjoy this. You get 2 matte bronzers, 2 shimmery. The matte ones, of course, are what are more ideal for sculpting out the skin, but I'm gonna use the shimmery ones to just add a little bit of warmth. And it's infused with Amazonian clay, vitamin E, lots of good stuff. Wears really well, blends really well. I like it. Okay, so I am gonna take one of their brushes. They have this kit. This was sent to me. I don't know that I'm really into the shape of all of these. I think this one is a foundation brush. They just, I don't know, they don't feel that great if I'm just being perfectly honest, but I wanted to check out at least the fluffier one and see how it would apply their own product. So I'm gonna take the shade Carrot. Oh, no. Oh, F, no. Okay, and that pretty much just destroyed my whole look. And love the palette, not loving these brushes. I had a feeling just by the touch of them that I would not be into them at all. I like a fluffier brush usually, so shoot. And that brush, dude, just grabbed way too much. I almost feel like I have to like do the other side like this too to just have like balance. For blush, I'm just gonna go into this guy and really quickly rosy up my cheeks. Just a tiny little bit. This brush from Sonia Kashuk at Target is excellent for blush. Distributes it really nicely. Definitely, it doesn't always mean that you're gonna get the best thing if you're shopping high-end Sephora. Sometimes the drugstore wins, and with this brush, it definitely does. Now we get to play with this highlighter, and I am so excited about this, you guys. This is from Milk Beauty, and this is a holographic highlighting quad. We all know that holo usually means in the cosmetic world, duochromed, iridescent. That's kind of the vibe, and you know, it still can be very pretty, but it's not holo. So this looks like a powder version of the stick highlighters that they had that looked like little deodorant sticks, and I'm really excited to use this. I think I'm actually going to use the peachy shade just to kind of play with it and see how it lays on the skin. I feel like this is a similar shade to what Milani just came out with, and I did a video testing out a lot of their new holographic, non-holographic products. Yeah, this is very similar, but really pretty. I like that. I'm gonna take the shade that's kind of more champagne on the nose and just kind of pat it right in the middle of the highlight, like, you know. I think that's nice. Okay, so I do need to finish off the eyes just a little tiny bit. I did want to take one of these guys from Cover FX because we're trying to pile on as much makeup as possible in this video. So I do want to see what the fuss is with these. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna put this in the inner corner. Wow, a little goes a long way with those. That's really pretty though. This is the shade Celestial. I'm actually gonna take a little bit on my finger and just put it on the lid. I know I'm wearing like 5,000 products that probably I wouldn't put all together on any average day, but I'm just curious to see how all this stuff works. I can't help it. I quite like that. I like it. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do on the eyes is I do wanna take this shade right here from the initial quad on location that I used, and I wanna highlight my brow bone. So I'm just gonna take a flat brush, grab it right on the tip, and just hit right underneath here. These are so pigmented, but creamy. I'm really into this. I really love this look. I actually am surprised everything together I am enjoying. All right, I'm going to line my lips with a bright red lip liner from Make It Forever. This is the Aqua Lip, and this is in 8C. And we're ready to go in with the Fenty Liquid Lip. You guys, I'm so excited to try this out. This is uncensored. They only have one shade. I'm sure they're gonna come out with more. It looks almost like a nail polish. I need better coordination, you guys. How do I get better coordination? I need to go like take yoga or do something because I'm constantly knocking things over. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, this looks like a nail polish bottle, doesn't it? It just, I don't know, it just feels like I want to paint my nails. This claims to look incredible on every skin tone. Holy smokes, that is the weirdest doe foot applicator I think I have ever seen. It looks like one of those beauty blenders that is oddly shaped. You know what I'm saying? Like it just has a weird like thin center. It's like curvy, it's like an hourglass. Like this is not a liquid lip, but look how much bigger that is.
That's what she said.
It's just like, this is tiny and short. This is the Fenty Beauty Stunna lipstick, and it is a 12-hour wear. It is a soft matte finish, and we're just gonna give it a go. Ooh, actually, wow, that's very rich in color. Beautiful color. This is so gorgeous. I'm not down with the applicator. It did get outside of my lip line just a little bit. I can fix it. It's not gonna be a big deal. Not the most even my lips have ever looked wearing a red, but I'm gonna figure this out because it feels really nice. It is soft and matte. It doesn't feel overly drying. The color is rich and just perfect. Like the tone of it is really, really beautiful and it's very uniform. There's no patchiness, but that applicator just kind of threw me off a tiny bit. Easier on the top lip, but really a little bit difficult through here. So I think maybe I would use a lip brush next time just for my lip shape. Everything else about it is fantastic. I do want to swatch for you guys and show you these glitter drops before we sign out of this video because these are new from Cover FX, and I'm just going to put a little on my shoulder to kind of see what the deal is. They're supposed to be glitter without any texture. Actually, do you see that? Oh my God, that's really pretty. Ooh. This is the shade Mirage. If you guys could see this up close, it is so micro fine as far as the glitter in here. That is really, really pretty. I'm gonna put another, let's just like use the more fun shade on the other shoulder. This is the shade Lunar. These are 44 bucks, so they're not cheap, but a little bit is going a long way. So I'm gonna take this right here. Whoa, you guys. That is so beautiful. Wow. Okay, if you're into like the purple iridescent, blue iridescent kind of a thing, that's actually very pretty. Not the one that I would select for an everyday type of a wear, even though just looking at the jar, I'm just like mesmerized by this. I could definitely see myself reaching for this one a whole lot too. Let's just go ahead and play with the third one, and this is Aurora. Whoa. Oh my God. They have a nice feel to them too. Like it's a nice oily base, but it is true what they say. You can't feel any of that gritty texture of a glitter, but it's very glittery. I'm into it. I like it. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look using so much new product. A lot of it I really, really love. I think I'm actually really into this. I'm gonna have to see how it wears throughout the day, but right now it feels very nice. It like very tight, not tight, but it just feels really good on my skin, and I think it's gonna wear really well, so I'm optimistic. I will leave in the description box below a updated kind of how it wore throughout the day type of a thing, because I'm unfortunately not gonna be able to do check-ins today, but I still wanted to film this video anyway. The concealer is a no for me. I just think that it emphasizes too much dryness underneath my eyes. I'm not a fan of that, especially when I have other concealers that in my opinion work so much better for me and are a little bit creamier. So from there, I wanna say the Park Avenue Princess, I love. Look at this packaging. It applies really, really well. Oddly enough, not with their own brushes. These are just, they just grab too much product. As far as eyes, all of these right here have the most beautiful buttery touch to them without being really powdery. So I love how these blended on my lid. I can't wait to use more of them. I think they're great. And as far as the shine, I think I'm definitely gonna play more with these Cover FX shadows. They say that you can put these on the lips too. Should I do it? I should do it. Okay, maybe not with this look. I'm like getting too far down the makeup try-on situation. Yeah, this moment was a bad idea. Let's just cover that up. There we go, she's back. I like it. I love this red. I think it is so gorgeous. It's the perfect red and there's like no patchiness. How did they do that? Yeah, I need to get out of here. So I'm wishing you guys a good one. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas Eve. I will still be uploading on Christmas, but I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope you enjoyed this hangout try on video. If you did, you know what to do. Be generous and hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate that when you guys do that for me. And I need to clean up all of this makeup, get back to my day, and I'm just sending you so much love. I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah.